This is day one of being a full-time artist. I never thought I would actually be making this video, so this is really interesting considering I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. So here I am in my studio and we're about to get started on a new painting. I just finished that charcoal drawing and I'm now cleaning up all of my charcoal stuff off of the floor. So I've been working on my organization skills, which I don't really have, but since my studio is a part of my home, I can't really go crazy with how it looks or else I'll just be overwhelmed. So I need to be pretty organized in this studio situation. So right now I am starting a new painting, but this square canvas isn't my new painting. This is just a canvas that I'm prepping for the painting that I'll be doing after the painting that I'm gonna do now, if that makes sense. So I start off with a acrylic base most of the time. Sometimes I just start off with oil, but I usually like to have some type of color underneath my painting, and I just choose an acrylic base just because it dries faster. So my go-to colors are usually like a red, a pink, or an orange, something like that. I usually don't do blue, but maybe I might try blue next time. It might give my colors a pop. I don't know. So right now I'm just doing red. It usually dries pretty fast, but I can be impatient, impatient, so I already had a painting prepped just for this very reason. So as you can see, my canvas size has changed because this is a new painting that I am working on. It already has a base. I think I had an acrylic base on it, but I put another layer of oil on top of that. So this is like a burnt orange kind of layer, oil painting layer. And so now I'm looking at my my reference photo on my phone, but this is just a quick sketch that I'm doing with my brush. That's usually how I like to start paintings, with just some line work. Nothing crazy, because if I get too detailed, I get overwhelmed and it kind of just ruins the whole process for me. So if I move fast without any like big decisions, I think it really helps me to stay focused on the task without getting upset. Since I am unfortunately a perfectionist, recovering perfectionist, I've found ways in which I can not be so hard on myself. So in this way, especially with painting, I just start off with this, just layering my colors, not moving too slow, kind of getting stuck on one section. Right now I'm going to open up some prints that I have ready to ship out for Print Club members. If you're not aware, I do have a Print Club for those that would like to subscribe to a monthly shipment of a print, a 5x7 print every month on fine art paper. It is $7 a month and you get a new print every single month, no repeats. So I'm gonna open this and show you guys the print that I have available. Okay, so here we have In Tune This was created back in 2020, 2021. So I'm really excited to ship this out to Print Club members. I will also be selling larger prints of Intune in my shop on my website. So if you would rather just buy a larger print without the subscription, you can do that as well. And yeah, this is oil paint on canvas, but in print form. And this is one of my most favorite paintings I've done. So yeah, this is one of my favorites. I sold the original a couple of years ago, and so I really hope the person that owns it right now is still cherishing that painting, because it is very important to me. But I still am selling the prints of this painting. So if you would like to subscribe to the Print Club, that's available on my website. But if you would also like to buy a larger print, that is also available on my website. So yeah. So each print will be sent in the mail. The back of each print will be signed by me, my original signature and everything like that, so that you will have an original print, because yeah, I'm all for authenticity. So that's why I always sign my paintings, the front and the back, sometimes not the front depending on the look that I'm going for, but always I sign the back of the canvas with information about myself, the title of the painting, my signature, the location that I painted the artwork. All that information is on the back of my artwork, and my prints, the back will always be signed as well, with the title and the year that the painting was completed. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. I've also been working on this painting. What else? That's pretty much it. Oh, I posted a short earlier today, and it included some progress of this painting up here. And yeah, so for the rest of the day, I'll probably be painting and editing. We'll probably log some more paintings on my website that haven't been on my website before. So I will be having some framed originals on my website that I don't think were on my website before, because I was actually selling quite a few of them at the art fairs that I attend. So the ones that I still own right now, I will put up on my website. I have large ones and small ones, and they are framed. Most of them are framed, I think. So those will be up on my website. These are some of my favorites. I call them pastime analysis type works. So the title of each one is just pastime analysis. I've done several, and so I don't really number them because I do a lot and I can't really keep up with the number. So just know that I do like whole entire collections of these, and so you could buy just one or you can buy a bunch together, and I think they look really great together, if that's what you're looking for. But these are gouache, specifically gouache and coffee. So if you look closely, there is some brown in there. That is coffee. I like to paint with coffee. So these will be up on my website, and quite a few more. Those will be listed pretty soon. I'll be working on that today, but I liked how these are ready and framed. So I do have artwork that is not framed on my website, but I also have artwork that is framed. Just depends on the look that I like for my work. You don't have to go get a frame because this is already framed for you, just because I like the way that looks. And when I sell at art fairs, I think it looks pretty nice and neat, and is also ready to go for the buyer, and they don't have to go find a frame. Unless they don't like the black frame, then they can go get a different frame. But I got a black frame because I think it looks pretty good with the black.